Good morning, Merry Christmas, have a good day.
Something about this time of year rings a bell that we should have a few coins in our pocket.
I say we've been doing pretty good. Not as well as we would like to, but we still pushing it.
Sure, they really need bills going into the bucket, but it's change that makes change, the Salvation Army tells us. But ask bell ringer Cynthia Chance whether she's seeing big coin donations this year, her 14th, and she'll tell you,
Not so much. Not so much.
sometimes they'll just stroll by with a smile.
A lot of people say they don't have cash, and I point them to this.
Maybe they've already given. Maybe they just don't have any coins.
So have a good day, Merry Christmas.
There's a coin shortage.
Absolutely. And
Is that true?
That is true. And it has been a shortage for well over a year.
It's Leanne Meyer's job to make sure that all her clients at Pinnacle Financial have what they need, including coins.
So the businesses that are your clients are asking you for more coins.
Dimes and nickels,
Okay, not pennies.
not pennies.
It's another effect of the pandemic, it seems.
When a lot of businesses shuttered their doors or either went to cashless services at the beginning of the pandemic, coins slowed down. And it just never picked back up. Where is the coin, right? So it has to be somewhere. It's just not circulating.
The situation is dire enough that in rare cases, merchants are simply not providing change from a transaction, though that can be dicey. Andy Ellen is the president and top legal person at the North Carolina Retail Merchants Association, and he says that although there is no federal or state law that requires a business to provide change, in order to do that, the business should provide notice to the consumer that no change will be provided before the customer enters into the transaction. A spokesperson for Attorney General Josh Stein says something similar, letting us know that if a seller cannot offer change in coins for cash transactions because, after reasonable efforts, it does not have coins, it should prominently disclose this up front, which might look like this one we saw on the front door of a store in Greensboro that appears short on change.
We can only give them what we have. We're having to ration, and everyone knows that.
Good morning, Merry Christmas, have a good day, honey.
Meanwhile, back at Sam's Club, where Cynthia is trying to ring in the holidays by ringing up some change,
Thank you for your donation, sir.
there is still confidence that folks will find a way.
If they know we out here, when they go in there, just request cash back.
Because they know that dropping something in the bucket is more than just a drop in the bucket when you add it all up.
Have a good day, Merry Christmas.
Bob Buckley, Fox 8 News.